Hello and welcome back to Firefly Studios. Nick here, full of coffee and ready to reveal our third and final post-launch content roadmap for Stronghold Warlords. We are now a massive 8 major updates deep into our post-release plans for the game, with our second Skirmish Trail update and Halloween content made available last month. Now, this isn't necessarily to say that after this roadmap there will never be another Warlords update. We'd never say never and do have a history of updating our older titles when you least expect it. That said, the updates revealed today are currently planned to be our last round of content additions for Stronghold Warlords before we move on to Pastures New and the exciting future of the series. As for what these Pastures New will be, you'll just have to wait and see. Keep an eye on our YouTube channel next year, as we'll be sharing key info and development updates as we have them. Just as we did for Stronghold Warlords long before it was actually revealed. Which, I must admit, went against every goddamn marketing bone in my body. I'm talking about the tailbone, the femur, the other bones in the body. For now, let's dig into 3 major content updates planned, coming straight to you as part of the Stronghold Warlords Autumn and Winter roadmap. In the autumn and winter months, you can expect twice the number of historical characters this time around, as we release 2 opponents from very different eras of East Asian history. So first up, we have Minamoto Yoritomo, founder and first shogun of the Kamakura shogunate of Japan, who is described by one contemporary as having a body of rigorous power. So I kind of wish someone would describe me like that, that'd be nice. It was also said that he had a large, beautiful face. Just in case you were wondering what kind of desirable physical features were back in the world of 12th century Japan. With accounts of his fierce nature, accompanied by a clear and firm distinction between right and wrong, Yoritomo certainly sounds like a man who lived up to the Bushido moral code. But you can make your own mind up about this great historical figure when he releases as part of our next update as a free AI opponent. Dialing things back a couple of thousand years and crossing the East China Sea, we have High Priestess and Military General Fu Hao, our 8th AI opponent to be added in Stronghold Warlords. One of the many wives of the Shang dynasty's King Wu Ding, and I do mean many, I think he had 3 and that's not counting concubines. Fu Hao was a fascinating historical figure and one with precious little surviving evidence to document her life and exploits. Having died around 1200 BC, Fu Hao's time predates the invention of paper by over 1,000 years. As such, our understanding of this talented leader and diplomat is informed in large part by artifacts recovered from her tomb. These include inscriptions on something called an oracle bone, which suggested she was the most powerful Shang general of her time, and various weapons including a battle axe, which, Dad, if you're watching this and I get hit by a bus tomorrow, please bury me with a battle axe because that sounds incredible. Another popular request post-launch, our third planned Skirmish Trail, promises to be our best and biggest yet. Putting to use all AI opponents, new warlords added since launch, units and maps, this 20-mission trail will also be our longest so far, bringing the total number of skirmish scenarios available in Warlords up to a hearty 45. In the Trail of the Tyrant, players will face off against 8 AI Lords, using our full roster of units and combined abilities of 12 Warlords to turn the tide of battle in your favour. Almost everything we've added to the game since launch will be included in the design and challenge of this new Skirmish Trail, created for those after a meaty series of missions, just like the Crusader Trails of old. We know how important Skirmish Trails are to the series and feel like Warlords is now equipped with a solid number of challenging missions for Stronghold newbies and veterans alike. Now, While new content remains the #1 request from players when it comes to post-launch updates, rest assured that each of our major updates will continue to include any fixes and optimizations that we've made along the way. We're constantly looking to fix remaining bugs and make optimizations where possible in the game, so you can expect us to continue to do that as we work through this next roadmap. Another thing worth mentioning is that we are still looking to increase the overall number of skirmish and multiplayer maps in the game. So while we'll be increasing the total number, which currently sits at 22, we'll also be paying close attention to your feedback and player data when it comes to actual map design. Now, if you've played all 22 maps to death, then please do head on over to the Warlords Steam Workshop page. Nearly 500 maps have been uploaded by players, featuring everything from locations in the Elder Scrolls to entire East Asian countries and even tropical islands. Which at the moment, global pandemic, who wouldn't want to be on the beach right now, pina colada in hand, sunglasses on, a good book, your feet up, the world is your oyster. So there you have it, our final roadmap revealed and the course set for remaining Warlords development. While there is every possibility that we may return to Warlords for fixes or other updates, be they new or seasonal content, we wanted to be clear on exactly what we have planned for now for the path forward for the Stronghold team. I realise I'm a marketing person and I'm literally paid to say this, so here's Aaron to tell you more about the bright future of Stronghold.
It's gonna be big, baby.
The Warlords team grew during development and continues to do so today, opening up some exciting avenues as we look forward and forge a fresh path ahead. More on that next year, but for now, please look forward to fresh Warlords updates. And if you aren't already, be sure to subscribe to us here at Firefly Studios on YouTube to find out exactly where Stronghold is headed for Warlords and beyond.